So we're still here in Washington. What on earth are we doing? Well, you keep hearing about this reconciliation package, this human infrastructure package, this Build Back Better agenda. Democrats don't have all the votes, so they're keeping us here. We're voting on a bunch of nonsense so that they can try and whip their members. Now, what can you do about this at home? Well, you can call your local representatives and get them to vote against this. And here's what you need to tell them. They say it builds back better. What it actually does is it bankrupts the country, it benefits the wealthy, and it builds a bunch of things that you don't need. So this thing is about $4.5 trillion in new spending. It's not paid for, and it's not free. And who does it benefit? Well, look, it's a giant payoff to a lot of people, but especially the wealthy. So they bring back the deduction for state and local taxes. Who does that benefit? Mostly wealthy earners from high tax states like New York, New Jersey, California. About $36,000 for the top 1%. Also, it makes couples that make over $200,000 eligible for more tax credits. And if you make over $500,000 even, you'll be eligible for new electric vehicle tax credits. All right, what is this thing building? $550 billion in Green New Deal spending. So what does that mean? A bunch of subsidies for solar and wind projects that will drive your electricity prices up while also not delivering you energy when you need it. They also want to spend hundreds of billions of dollars more on infrastructure while also making it impossible to build infrastructure. Just look at the highway project right now in Houston that Democrats are trying to stop. The bill also strips a lot of money from Texas hospitals, about $250 million in Texas alone. But don't worry, they're using that money to help illegal immigrants and stop deportations. So in conclusion, there's a lot of bad stuff in this bill. The Democrats learned nothing from these elections this week. In fact, they're getting more and more radical. That's what's going on tonight. You need to call your representatives because there's a lot on the fence. You need to tell them to vote no on this package. It's bad for America.